Welcome to Ohio State University for tonight's matchup between the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Elon Olive here alongside Greg Cooksey. And Greg, this is one of the more storied rivalries in the CFSL. We should be in for a good one tonight.
Yes, we should be, and there's been some really notable games that Ohio State and Notre Dame have played against each other, so maybe we'll see another one tonight.
Ohio State will start out with the ball, and it will be a touchback. And we'll get our first look at Zach Davis and company, a freshman quarterback averaging just under 70% pass completion percentage this season. Davis dropping back to pass, throws to his right side, caught around the 30 by Dylan Turner, a 7-yard reception.
Get a nice start here by the Buckeyes. We'll see if they're able to turn up with it.
Shotgun formation for Davies. Hands it off, going straight ahead is Manuel Silva. He's still on his feet, an 18-yard rush for Silva.
First down. Well, Manuel Silva is a player that I like a lot. As you can see, he's physical. He'll do the things that he needs to do to pick up yards for his team.
He's earned the Buckeye stickers on his helmet, that is for sure. Shotgun formation for Davis. He's looking to pass on 1st and 10, throws right side. That one picked off. Unbelievable, picked off at the 45, the 50, 40. Still on his feet, rumbling and stumbling to the 30. Give the interception to number 18. That is Dominic Chalize.
Well, Dominic Chalize is one of the better players in the CFSL, and he does a great job being right where he needs to be to put himself in the position to help his team out.
A big momentum shifter there after the Chalize pickoff, and now we'll see Tyler Steeman throw to Austin Gombas for a 21-yard reception.
That makes it first and
This
goal.
Notre Dame offense is prone to strike quickly. It's been a little bit of a down year for them, but they will definitely hurt you if you give them a chance.
First and goal for Notre Dame, and they're looking to get off to a rocking start here at Ohio State University. Tyler Steeman in the shotgun formation, another freshman quarterback. Looking to pass left side, and he airs that out well over his intended receiver's head. Second and goal coming up. Shotgun formation for the freshman quarterback, Tyler Steeman. Throwing down the field, Brandon Maynard the second, a 7-yard reception. Third and goal coming up.
That makes it third and goal.
Maynard made a pretty big impact in the game against Nebraska last week. We'll see if Notre Dame can open him up a little bit.
Shotgun formation for Steeman. Throws straight ahead, caught by Dexter Jackson. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Dexter Jackson, one of the big wide receivers for Notre Dame. He makes a big play right there.
So 6-0 Notre Dame, and the Fighting Irish start early. Kicking it off will be Amy Chalize.
The kick is good.
Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 Notre Dame. Early going, 7.5 left in the first.
Well, very opportunistic drive here by Notre Dame, scoring off of a turnover and getting some good field position while they were at it.
Return by Dylan Turner, 26 yards, and we'll see if Ohio State can bounce back from that interception. We saw an early turnover in our previous game, kind of lock things down early. We'll see what happens here. It's a foggy 48-degree night here in Ohio State University as Zach Davis goes into the shotgun formation. Bounce back to pass. Going downfield, caught in stride by Dylan Turner, a 22-yard reception.
That's a nice job by Zach Davis having a field because there was a little bit of pressure coming there from the right side, and he still delivers a straight turn.
First and 10 around the 45 of the Ohio State Buckeyes is Davis. Dropping back the pass, throws right side. That one caught around the line of scrimmage. Blake Wheeler doesn't get anything on the interception.
Well, nice job by Notre Dame with their king tackling. They have a very aggressive defense, as you can see. Al Walker helping out there and roaring a big boom.
2nd and 10 with 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 7-0 Notre Dame. Davis dropping back the pass, throws right side, caught at the 45, the 50. Lloyd Silver, 10-yard reception. 3rd and 1, they're going to be just short of that first down mark.
Yeah, Notre Dame doing a great job making sure Silver doesn't get to the first down marker. We'll see if they can get a stop.
Hand off to Silva, who goes forward for a yard. And it's a first down for Ohio State.
Well, they almost had a shot at it. Silva plowing through Notre Dame's defensive line.
Shotgun formation for Davies. Big handoff to Silva. Instead goes left side. Caught at the 40. Pick up the first down. Still on his feet is D'Amico Brewer.
D'Amico Brewer gets open. He does a nice job throwing his stiff arm at the end of this play, picking up some extra yardage for Ohio State.
1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. Under center is going to be the freshman quarterback, Zach Davis. Hands it off to Silva, met behind the line of scrimmage, a tackle for a loss for Carlos Luzon.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Notre Dame just a little too tough for Ohio State. Right there, making sure they're not hit with another big play.
Luzon makes the big play for the Fighting Irish, and it's 2nd and 11. Davies throws right side, caught by Blake Wheeler for a 2-yard reception. Will be 3rd and 9. Davis and Wheeler have only hooked up 2 times so far in this game, but it's still early.
Davis 6 for 7, very impressive here so far this evening.
Davis takes a snap, going over the top, looking for the end zone. Touchdown! Braden Ennis with a 28-yard touchdown reception for the big number 10 out of Ohio State University.
Ohio State does a good job not letting themselves down after turning the ball over to start. Notre Dame's defense is a little tougher than this. I'm a little surprised to see them give up a touchdown in that type of fashion.
Darius Brewer kicks it through the uprights, and it is knotted up at 7. We'll see if Notre Dame responds well to this touchdown, as now the Fighting Irish get a good return from Dexter Jackson, a 32-yard pickup after the kickoff. 1st and 10, Notre Dame.
Well, here's an opportunity for Notre Dame to once again strike back and try and set some tone.
Steeman takes the snap, throws right side, goes for the short one, finds Caden Saint the 3rd for a 3-yard pickup.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Nalen tried to bat that pass down just a little bit too late, getting his hand in the air.
Shotgun formation for Steeman. He's going to go pass short again to Saint, and this time he'll pick up the first down, an 8-yard reception for Saint.
At the 42-yard line.
But Ohio State gets the idea of putting as many men as they could on Caden State, but he still uses his speed to work his way through.
Steeman fakes the handoff and instead goes forward himself. He'll pick up 4 yards. 2nd down and half a dozen to go.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Ball just shy of the midfield stripe. You got to get it onto Ohio State territory to pick up the first down. Steeman throw right side. That one intercepted on the far sideline. Huge pickoff there by Lloyd Silver. Captain Crunch.
Well, Steeman has had to deal with a lot of pressure this evening, and here he had caught Nalen in his space, but a great job by Lloyd Silver there of coverage on Dexter Jackson.
It'll be Davis that hands it off to Silva. He rolls forward, 2-yard pickup
That's a
for
gain of 2 on the
Manuel,
play.
and it's 2nd and 8.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Ohio State needs to just continue to try to eat away at this defensive front and linebacking core for Notre Dame.
Dropping back to passes, Davis throws left side. This time it's another catch. Dylan Turner, 7-yard reception, his 3rd of the night. 3rd and short.
I can't say enough of what a great job these last few drives Ohio State's offensive line has done handling Notre Dame's defensive pressure. They've done a great job keeping them at bay.
Under center, Zach Davis, 3rd and 1. Ball on the 45. Handoff to Silva. He'll pick up the 50-yard line. A 12-yard rush. And it is 1st and 10. Averaging 6.5 yards per carry is Manuel Silva.
Smash mouth football is what that's called. And Manuel Silva, the perfect type of player to play it with.
Silva makes one man miss. Actually doesn't make him. He puts his hand right in his face. And it is a big 1st down there. Or no, just shy of the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for Ohio State. Hand off to Silva. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Great play there by the Notre Dame defense.
Carlos Luizon on the stop there. He's made a couple of nice stops for loss this evening.
Carlos Luzon, as it'll be a handoff to Zach Davis, a 3-yard rush.
I like Ohio State's approach, committing to the ground game because there's not a whole lot Notre Dame can do about it. That was the 5th tackle for Al Walker.
Davis under center. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to pass. The freshman goes over the top, picked off again. A 2nd interception in a row. This time, it's the same guy, Dominic Shalizzi.
Dominic Shalizzi just dropping back into the passing coverage and doing a great job chasing that ball down.
Shalizzi with the interception, and right now he is making an absolute bid for player of the game. Tyler Steeman in the shotgun formation, empty backfield. Throw left side, caught and out of bounds is Brandon Maynard the 2nd.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5 to go. Ball just over the 35-yard of the Fighting Irish. Shotgun formation, and now Steeman finds his man Maynard the 2nd again. It'll be an 18-yard reception.
18 yards.
Well, it's interesting that they're making Maynard their focal point. We've called his name the most. A little surprised that Notre Dame's abandoned their running game with Caden Saint because he's really what makes this offense go.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of Ohio State. As Steeman sits in the pistol. Hands it off to Saint. He goes straight ahead. It'll be a 9-yard pickup
That's a gain of 9
for
on the play.
Caden Saint the 3rd. 2nd and 1.
There's just a little flash of what Caden Saint III can do if you're new to the CFSL.
This is my first time watching him, I believe, as that was a great run there. Shotgun formation for Steeman. He's going to take a head full of steam across the 1st down marker. 7-yard pickup for Tyler, and it is a 1st down for Notre Dame.
Steven saw a great opportunity to just take charge himself, and that's what he did, catching Ohio State off guard, I believe, a little bit.
93 seconds and counting left in the 1st quarter. Shotgun formation for Steeman. Hands it off to Caden Saint. And he's hit in the backfield. Loss of 2. Big sack by Colton Allen.
You're not going to go too much of anywhere when you have Colton Allen all over you. Notre Dame's going to have to try to limit his chances because he's made an impact in this game this evening.
Colton Allen with the run stuff, and now they're going to hand it off to the Stephen Watson, the walk-on. And it's 3rd down and 10 to go. Bend but don't break defense coming from Ohio State if they can make this stop.
Absolutely, but it's still a win for Notre Dame even if we end up with a field goal.
Going over the top, caught for the first down. Austin Gombas
First down.
with the catch. What a play there by Gombas, and it is now 1st and 10.
Those are the things Austin Gambas does for you.
Empty backfield for Steeman, hit as he tried to take a step forward. 7-yard loss. Colton Allen with his 2nd tackle for a loss. 1st sack of the night.
Well, Colton Allen just destroys that right guard and the right tackle as well.
Colton Allen, a sophomore, so only 1 year ahead of Steeman as the freshman quarterback settles in the shotgun formation. Throwing left side, finds Bubba Bertier for a 2-yard reception.
That makes it 3rd and
Completely
15.
impressed with the ability Colton Allen has to just push these Notre Dame offensive linemen back. He did it again. He didn't get to the quarterback, but he got some good push.
Notre Dame perfect and 3rd down completions. Goes to Austin Gombas for a 13-yard reception, and it's 4th and 2. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the 1st quarter. It's all knotted up at 7. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. They're going to send out Amy Shalizzi to kick the field goal. It's going to be a short chip shot, about 22 yards. Kick is up and it's good. Notre Dame with a 10-7 lead in the infant 2nd quarter.
Turner deep to return.
Well, a pretty impressive series by Notre Dame, seeing as what Ohio State's defense has been doing.
Look at this return from Notre Dame's Braden Ennis, a 33-yard pickup, and it is 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. They got to keep pace here with Notre Dame. Otherwise, with how well they've been scoring, it could get out of hand. Handoff. No, he takes the handoff to Silva. Going forward is Davis. He picks up 16 yards.
Gain of 16 yards.
But a great job selling the handoff by Zach Davis, and just taking off after a hole that he was opened up by the offensive line.
Ball near the midfield stripe, and it's 1st and 10, Ohio State. Davis will camp out under center. Hands off to Silva, who just humbles through the defensive line of Notre Dame and picks up 7.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Going to tire out this Notre Dame defensive front if they have to deal with that much longer.
Only a 3-man front for the Irish on this play. Shotgun formation for Davis. He's taking his time with this one, trying to get him to jump. Hands it to Silva, hit in the backfield for a loss of 3 yards. Al Walker with his 2nd tackle for a loss.
And Al Walker up to the challenge that time, and he wins.
Davis in the shotgun formation again, 3rd and 6. Ball around midfield. Davis throws right side, caught by Silva. This is an 8-yard reception. 1st and 10, Buckeyes.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Daniel Silva just the main wrecking crew here this evening.
Ball around the 30-yard line of Notre Dame. Handoff to Silva. He'll get 2 yards on the play, 2nd and 8.
Gain of 1 yard. That makes it
46
2nd
yards
and 8.
already for Silva. He should eclipse the 100-yard mark if he keeps this up.
7.5 left in the 1st half as it's an empty backfield. Shotgun snap. Davis throwing left side. Caught just shy of the 30. Blake Wheeler picks up 6, and it will be 3rd down, 3 to go.
At the 32-yard line.
Ohio State moving the ball phase this whole game.
Zach Davis, 10 of 12 in the game so far. Handoff to Silva, and they stop short at the 1st down. Manuel Silva cannot get there, and it's going to be Al Walker who tackles him. 4th and 1. It'll be a field goal attempt by Darius Brewer.
There's what Notre Dame is capable of. We haven't really seen Notre Dame's defense at their best this evening, but here they come up with a stop.
And on top of that, Brewer goes wide left. And it is no points for Ohio State. Notre Dame with the chance to extend the lead. Steeman takes the snap, throws right side, caught by Maynard, and it'll be a 4-yard reception for Maynard.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
I'll go right back to what's been your security blanket this game. That was a smart idea.
Shotgun formation again for Steeman. Got them back, throwing right side. That caught by a wide open man around the 35. He's already in Ohio State territory. 32 yards for Dexter Jackson.
First down.
Big stop, or a big reception there by Dexter Jackson, sneaking his way through the defense.
It'll be first down, 10 to go for the Fighting Irish. Ball on the 35 of Ohio State. A Big Ten matchup. Notre Dame only 1 and 2 in the Big Ten as they throw to the right side. Zachary Cooper with a 3-yard reception.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
While Ohio State is tied for 2nd in the Big Ten with a 2-1. So right now, Ohio State trying to win to keep pace with a surging Oklahoma State. Notre Dame trying to tie up Ohio State in this game. Shotgun formation for Steeman, going over the top, caught by Austin Gumbus, and it is a 12-yard reception.
Notre Dame has one of the most talented wide receiving groups, I believe in the Big Ten at least, and they're showing it here.
You got Austin Gumbus, Dexter Jackson, Zachary Cooper. The list goes on and on. Hand off to Saints, who goes straight for a yard over 2nd and 9.
This seems not really a back that can typically run up the middle. He's better when he can turn the corner and use his speed to get out to the open field.
2nd down, 9 to go. Ball around the 20-yard line of Ohio State. Steeman's going to pick up the yardage. 6 yards, it'll be 3rd and 4.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Well, Notre Dame moving the ball well. It won't surprise me if they're able to pick up this first down. Notre Dame or Ohio State's really going to have to come after him.
Steeman throws right side, wide open Maynard, touchdown, Notre Dame.
Now, he was a little more open than what he should have been. Ohio State going to have to do a better job with their coverage.
Kick is up from Shalizi, and it's good. 17-7, and Notre Dame with the lead after the Maynard touchdown.
Ohio State, they've been doing well offensively as well, moving the ball well. A score here puts it back into it. Get it going again here with Manuel Silva like you've been doing.
Braden Ennis, the All-American from season 7, will not return it. And it will be 1st and 10, Ohio State from their own 20. Davis throws right side. That one in and out of the hands of Blake Wheeler, the tight end, and it's 2nd down.
You can't drop passes like that. That's not a great sign.
Shotgun formation for Davis. Throw right side. That one called in by Dylan Turner. 9-yard pickup. 3rd down, 1 to go for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
That's good physical, aggressive coverage by Bubba Bertier right there.
Davis goes under center. Hand off to Silla, who's dropped for a loss of 4. Al Walker with his 8th tackle, 3rd for a loss tonight.
Al Walker is a guy that plays with a high motor, and he's been doing that here this evening. This Notre Dame defense starting to get back to the physicality that they're known for.
Nick White punts it off, and now we'll see a return from Notre Dame across the 40. Tries to reverse course. He's towards the 50. Bubba Bertier with a 16-yard return. Look at those numbers.
Just a little bit down to their yardage, but this very close.
Shotgun formation for Steeman. Takes the snap, quick pass, right side, caught at the 50. Pickup of 8 yards for Dexter Jackson.
That makes it
Dexter
2nd and 2.
Jackson with positive yardage there.
2nd down and short from Ohio State territory. Ball on the 43-yard line of the Buckeyes. Tyler Steeman in the shotgun formation. Another quick snap. Throw right side, picking up the first down. Zachary Cooper, 13-yard reception. The screen pass is getting it done for Notre Dame in this drive.
Absolutely, there was a nice step there by Mac, but you can't forget about guys in this Notre Dame offense.
Go right side. This time it's Maynard. He charges forward. The tight end picks up 14 yards and the first down.
When we talk about the great job that Manuel Silva's done, Maynard's done just as good of a job producing on the offense for Notre Dame.
Here we go.
Fakes the handoff. Steeman goes forward. He'll pick up 3 yards on the play.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Nailed it in there on the stop. Nice stop by him.
And Notre Dame inside the 15. 2nd and 7. They got to get to about the 6-5-yard line in order to pick up the first down. Steeman going over the top. Caught. Pick up the first down. Will he get inside? Zachary Cooper stopped just shy of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal. Ball on the 2.
Well, the score here could really put Ohio State out of it. They've got to try and toughen up.
Going over the top, finds Peter Davidson for the touchdown. And the walk-on makes it 23-7. My goodness.
Notre Dame trying to really fight their way back into the season. They're using all their personnel right now.
Wow. Notre Dame putting on a show as we'll see Amy Shalizzi to kick it through the uprights, and it is good. Now if you're Ohio State, you got to respond, and you got to respond now.
Absolutely, and we'll see what they do.
Good return here by Brady Ennis for 32 yards. 1st and 10 for Ohio State. Will be on the 30-yard line of the Buckeyes. So we'll see Zach Davis go back out there. Davis hands off to Silva, and he gets 2 yards on the play. Good stop there by number 18. They're not finding it quick enough, so.
It's Dominic Shalizzi.
With 2 interceptions tonight, he is definitely a name to look out for. Throw left side, and another interception, unbelievable!
Number 21.
A 3rd interception thrown. This time, it is Devontae Williams Jr.
You can't be successful and throw interceptions. You and I did a game last week, I believe it was Clemson and Florida State, where Donis Jackson threw a couple of really untimely interceptions, and it cost them that game. So Zach Davis is going to have to do a better job.
Number 7 on the carry.
Including a pick to my brother, Laird Olive on Clemson, who that effectively ended the game when they were trying to drive to tighten the game up. And Notre Dame is taking full advantage of these interceptions. I think they're making them pay for every little mistake Ohio State has made. Throw right side. Gambas with a negative 2-yard reception. He's hit for the loss by Ohio State's, looked like Colton Allen. That's a player of the year from last year.
Allen is an absolute beast for Ohio State.
Steeman's going to tuck it and run. He's sacked for a loss of 4 yards. Sean Phillips, his first tackle of the night's a sack.
And it's a good time for one because you've got to slow this Notre Dame offense down.
4th and 11. We'll see if we see Amy Shalizzi to come out and kick it. It's going to be about a 44-yard field goal attempt. Really taking time here.
I'm just trying to make sure Ohio State doesn't have a lot of time on the clock when they finally get the ball.
We are under 1:15 left in the first half, and it's all Notre Dame. Shalizzi attempts what looks to be a 44-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. 27-7, Notre Dame impressing the fans tonight and upsetting the home crowd. Shalizzi kicks it off. Go ahead.
If there was ever a time to get back into it, it's this week in this game for Notre Dame. Reminds me a lot of what we saw last game out of LSU.
Absolutely. With 55 seconds remaining, Zach Davis has got to try to drop that interception bug. He's thrown 3 tonight. Hopefully that is all that he can throw, as Ohio State needs their freshman quarterback to just take a deep breath, calm down, and get back into this one.
And really, to be fair about it, I know you're down by 20, but you're really not that far out, especially if you score here.
Absolutely. As Davis tries to find a man on the far sideline, no good. He had good coverage there by Notre Dame pass defense. Throwing over the top. That one incomplete. Looking for Lloyd Silver.
I was surprised that there wasn't a flag thrown right there. I thought I saw some early contact by Al Walker on that.
Davis hands off to Silva, and he's only going to get 1 yard. 4th down and 9 to go. So we're going to see a punt from Nick White.
Boy, that's a disappointment when you can't get your big playmaking running back to pick up a 3rd down for you.
It was a 3rd and 10, so thought they had a chance. As Bubba Bertier absolutely gets smashed on the punt return. And this Notre Dame offense goes right back out there.
Hey, if you're Ohio State, you can't let them be in a position to make a huge play because they'll do it.
Steeman going over the top. That one in and out of the hands of the receiver. Good defense there for Alan Mack. 2nd and 10 for the Fighting Irish. Steeman takes the snap. And he's hitting the backfield. Sacked for a loss of 6. Michael Kruger on the play.
Well, I just love the way Ohio State is able to have the bookends down on the offensive or defensive line, with Colton Allen on one side, and then you've got Michael Kruger, who's actually a big playmaker, on the other. That's hard to contend with.
Dropping back to pass is Steeman. 18 seconds left. Throw right side. He's got the far sideline, and he's got room to run. 20, 15, 10. See you later. Touchdown, Austin Gombus.
Well, that's reminiscent of a guy that I remember when I played at Notre Dame that used to do that by the name of Dijon Swan. What a nice, great display of speed by Austin Gombus.
Gombus with an absolutely blistering run, and it's 34-7 with 12 seconds left in the half. Shalizzi kicks this one into the end zone, and Ennis will just kind of kneel it for the touchback. 12 seconds left, and Ohio State, it's a little early to say desperation, but you got to make some type of progress, and you got to do it soon. Hand off to Silva. He tries to follow the call, and he'll pick up 6 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up with 8 seconds left as the timeout was called by Ohio State. Shotgun formation for the Buckeyes. Taking the snap. Davis throws under pressure. That one nearly intercepted. Great defense there from Trent Doyle.
You're off his back foot. You never want to do that. And it's always an invitation for an interception.
Shotgun formation for Davis. He takes the snap again. Trying to plant his feet. He throws off his back foot again, and that one almost picked off this time by the walk-on Earl Coleman. That's going to do it for the half. Notre Dame up big, 34-7 on top of Ohio State. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. We're at the half, and 2 interceptions by Dominic Shalizzi seem to be kind of how things got started in this one.
Well, yes, and like I said, I was expecting to see a pretty aggressive defensive showing out of Notre Dame, and we saw that. Boy, this has been a high-fly offense that Ohio State just can't stop right now.
The offense, especially after that massive touchdown there by Gombas, is just clicking. Look at this, 264 passing yards to 114 passing yards. Notre Dame more than doubling what Ohio State's done.
Well, you'd wonder if Ohio State would have more if it weren't for the interceptions that Zach Davis has thrown here this evening.
And it's not that Zach Davis is having a horrible game. It's Notre Dame has made Ohio State pay for every single one of the little and big mistakes that Ohio State have made.
Yeah, that's true. That's why you want to try to cut them off and minimize them here going into the second half.
Notre Dame's going to get the ball to start this off, and the Ohio State defense has to come out big. There'll be a return by Notre Dame, and Bubba Bertier, a 30-yard return. 1st and 10 for the Fighting Irish.
Well, Ohio State's going to have to find a way to shut this Notre Dame offense down, because even when they haven't started with good field position, they've had some times where they've just been a high-flying act this evening, and Ohio State can't keep up.
Shotgun formation for Tyler Steeman, empty backfield. Thought about taking off, but instead he's going to pass, goes deep left side, caught by Dexter Jackson. Good haul in there for a 23-yard return.
And that's just the kind of night it's been for Notre Dame versus Ohio State. Steeman can complete a pass like that. If it would have been Zach Davis, that ball probably would have been picked off.
Shotgun formation for Steeman. Again, dropping back pass, short pass left side. Looks like Saint, he's going to get hit for a loss of 3. Big hit there for Ohio State's Allen Mack.
Ohio State understanding the wide receivers from Notre Dame are giving them a big enough headache. They don't need to get Caden Saint running around and contribute to that.
2nd and 13, ball just outside of the 50-yard line. Steeman takes the snap, looks to his right, throws incomplete, and it'll be 3rd and 13. This could be a big moment for the Ohio State Buckeyes defense if they can make this stop.
Absolutely, it would kind of ruin Notre Dame's offensive psyche a little bit, I would think.
Steeman has time. Here comes the pressure, brought down to the backfield, sacked for a loss of 8. Michael Kruger gets his 2nd sack of the game.
Well, we talked about how Michael Kruger is a playmaker. He makes a huge one as he blows his way past the Notre Dame offensive line.
4th and 20, and we're going to see a punt from Kevin Roberts. Haven't seen him much today, as Ohio State does their job. Now they've got to get it going on the offensive side of the ball. Return by Ennis is 13 yards. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes.
Well, that's a pretty good return by Ennis. I might try and start going back with Manuel Silva, because things were going well for Ohio State when they were running the football effectively.
Davis driving back to pass, throws right side. That one is incomplete. Dylan Turner, the intended receiver.
Davis has been a little bit wild tonight, and he was a little bit wild on that throw there. About a little bit of a long throw.
Last time Ohio State was out, they beat Texas 38-33. Throw right side, caught around the 40. Dylan Turner turns upfield for 8 yards. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Dylan Turner making the type of reception that you want to make. He looks the ball into his hands, and then he turns and picks up the extra yardage. You want to make sure you have that ball first.
Hand off to Silva on 3rd and 2. He picks up the 1st down and a whole lot more. A big rush for Manuel Silva.
And that's just exactly what the Ohio State Buckeyes needed, and what I was looking for with Ohio State, for Manuel Silva to go back and start making plays.
Ball on the 45 of Notre Dame. Davis takes the snap. Throws down the middle, caught by Brad McFadden. 9-yard reception, 2nd and 1 coming up.
Nice job by McFadden helping keep this offense rolling for Ohio State. They're having a drive they needed to have.
After getting that defensive stop, now let's see if they can finish it off. That's been the problem. They've had turnovers at unlikely times as Zach Davis rushes forward for 1 yard and picks up the first down.
That's a smart heads-up play there by Davis. He knows when to tuck the ball and run it. He should have done it a few more times tonight, but nice job.
Davis takes a snap, going over the top, right side, wide open, Dylan Turner, 11 yards. Look at the toe drag on that one.
Great job stopping the clock a little bit as well.
Shotgun formation for Davis, 1st and 10, ball on the 25 of Notre Dame. Davis, he's gonna tuck it and run it himself. Goes straight forward and slides just shy of the first down. It'll be 2nd down and 1 to go.
And again, another smart move by Davis, recognizing he had the opportunity to pick up yards for Ohio State, and he doesn't.
Under center. Davis, handoff to Silva, tries to turn the corner to the right side. Doesn't get across the line of scrimmage. No gain, 3rd and 1. Minka Solo on the tackle.
Now Notre Dame probably figured that they were going to see Minka Silva get the ball again at some point, and they were ready for that.
3rd and 1. Davis, short pass, wide open man, inside the 10. Jesse Brooks goes. It's an 8-yard reception.
I like that play. Ohio State dialed up, mixing in a little pass that they knew could pick up a first down.
Shotgun formation for Davis. 1st and goal. Takes the handoff to Silva. Davis is going to try to race to the corner. He picks up 4 yards. Chased down by the Notre Dame defense. That looked like for 42.
Al Walker,
sophomore outside linebacker.
Davis had his eyes on the end zone. He just wasn't able to outrun Al Walker on that play.
Davis goes under center. Taking his time with it. Handoff to Silva. He's trying to go straight ahead. No, that's D'Amico Brewer. He only picks up a yard.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
And it'll be 3rd and goal.
That was a good idea by Ohio State. I like that. Put a different guy that can run the ball in the backfield and try to give Notre Dame's defense a little bit of a different look.
It's to Silva, racing to the corner, and he's beat. It's going to be 4th and goal. Good tackle there by Al Walker, and that'll force them to call on Darius Brewer to kick the field goal.
Al Walker, a big-time player, and he makes a big-time stop. It was a good job by Ohio State, but a very disappointing ending.
Picking us up, and it's good, 34-10, Notre Dame. We'll see if Ohio State's defense, after that well-deserved rest, can get a stop here. As here comes a big return by Bubba Bertier, a 40-yard pickup. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Irish.
Certainly not what we were hoping for for Ohio State. Your defense is going to have to be at its best now.
They need a 3 and out or something close to it. Screen pass left side, going up the sidelines is Austin Gombus, and it is now 2nd and 8.
They've got to be ready for just about anything if you're Ohio State, because Notre Dame has really opened their playbook here this evening.
Shotgun formation for Steeman. Hands off to Kane State, hit in the backfield. Just shy of the line of scrimmage, Jimmy Evans. It's his first tackle, and it will be for a loss. 3rd and 2 coming up.
That's a big one for your first one, Jimmy Evans.
Shotgun formation, empty backfield for Steeman. He now changes the play. Saw something he didn't like. Thought about running. Instead, he's going to pass. Throw left side. He has to throw it away. Great pressure brought by the Ohio State defense, and they get a big 3 and out.
Huge defensive stand by Ohio State. Now offensively, you got to figure something up. Put the ball in the end zone.
Ennis catches it at the 20 and gets to about the 30, a 9-yard return. You look at the half, Ohio State has been much better defensively in the second half and offensively. Zach Davis in the shotgun formation. They need a touchdown here. Davis throws right side, caught but it looks like a big loss by Dylan Turner. Good hit there for Notre Dame, Greg Brault.
Well, again, Davis a little bit wild tonight. Dylan Turner had to do a lot of running back for that ball, and Brault just stuck with him and can't move the ball backwards.
Shotgun formation, second and long, empty backfield. Davis throws right side, caught by Lloyd Silver, a 4-yard reception, third and long.
So you're going to have to take a shot here. You can't come up short of the first down line.
Davis takes the snap, going deep, right side, intercepted again. This time at the 45. He's across the 40, headed for the 30, and steps out of bounds. Big interception for Devontae Williams Jr., his second of the night. So now 4 interceptions, 2 from Dominic Shalizi, and now 2 from Devontae Williams Jr.
Well, just, I don't know what happened there. Maybe miscommunication. The receiver there was going to the outside. Will Davis threw the ball inside of it. Unfortunately, right there is Devontae Williams Jr.
Steven fakes the handoff, rolls across the first down to the 10-5. He's in, touchdown. A 26-yard run for Tyler Stevens.
Ohio State's offense, and particularly Zach Davis, has put Ohio State's defense in some awful precarious positions tonight where there's not a lot they were able to do about it, but that was one of those situations.
Shalizzi puts it through the uprights, and it's a 41-10 lead with less than 3 minutes left into the third quarter.
The kickoff is down for a touchback.
Fun fact, Ohio State freshman QB DJ Miss has the single game record with 6 interceptions. That happened against Notre Dame, and we got 4.
Davis is going to have to try to do everything he can to make sure he doesn't match or exceed that.
Handoff to Silva, it'll be a 1-yard pick, loss of a yard. Al Walker with his 12th tackle of the night.
Unfortunately, Ohio State's just having the bug of moving the ball backwards right now.
And that's going to force more pressure on Davis to make the big throws. Davis in the shotgun formation. And he's hit in the backfield. Sacked for a loss of 7 yards. Big hit. Zach Howard, his first sack of the night.
Well, Zach Howard, just big, strong guy, having his way with that offensive lineman. Unfortunately, Davis not able to get rid of the ball.
You're absolutely right, Zach Stone. That's not a fun fact, but it is a trivial fact in this situation. Throwing downfield, caught on the run. Great reception there by Ohio State's Lloyd Silver. Big pickup there. And that's the first time that he has gone downfield in a little bit. And Ohio State's been able to convert.
Well, Lloyd Silver, a good find, and he uses his strength to pick up a first down.
Shotgun formation for Davis. Dropping back to pass. Throws left side, caught around the 45. And Blake Wheeler gets 5-yard reception.
Well, it tried to break free of that tackle by Devontae Williams Jr., but Devontae Williams Jr. just wouldn't let him do it.
Shotgun formation for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Zach Davis going downfield, caught in the run. The 20 brought down. Lloyd Silver, 29-yard reception. He might be the go-to guy that has to step up big time for this Ohio State offense.
He absolutely might have to, and he has done a great job taking advantage of this Notre Dame secondary. They don't know what to do to stop him.
97 seconds and counting left in this third quarter. Just see the red zone efficiency, they're 100%. Shotgun formation to Davis. Going for a wide open pass in the end zone. Brad McFadden. No one saw him. He went behind enemy lines completely undetected and gets the touchdown.
Well, he did a nice job abusing string brought right there. And a beautiful throw by Zach Davis. And still maybe could have had more of those here this evening.
Brewer puts it through the uprights, and now Ohio State begins the chase from way behind. 86 seconds left. They need another big stop. As Dexter Jackson returns at 23 yards. Great kick coverage by Ohio State there.
This is a good start to get Notre Dame's defense just under the 20-yard line.
Shotgun formation for Steeman. And off to Saint, and he is met by two Ohio State Buckeyes. One of them was
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Michael Kruger. The other one was Jimmy Evans, the walk-on.
Getting Saint did a nice job keeping his legs going.
Steeman goes over the top. Stop short of the first down.
Gain of 9 on
Was
the play.
Dexter Jackson.
That'll make it 3rd
But
and
Notre
1.
Dame likes to use their speed. They like to dial up these plays where the receivers are able to run with the football, and that's what they did right there.
3rd and 1 from the 30-yard line. Big chance here for the Ohio State defense if they can make a stop. It's going to be tough, though, when you got Caden Saint in the backfield. It's going to be a reverse. Steeman picks up the first down, and he's out in front of the pack. He is finally chased down, DK Metcalf style, by the Ohio State defense.
That makes it 1st and
Well,
10.
Steeman had Ohio State fooled right there. They were convinced that Caden Saint III was going to get the ball. They didn't know what to do.
D'Amico Brewer was the man who chased him down. And Steeman, he's going to tuck and run again. Braced for the hit as he picks up 3 yards. Mack on the stop.
Well, Mack doing a great job just staying home and waiting for Steeman to get there.
PX1 Sports giving us another fun fact. DJ Moss, who set that record,
Number 11, the intended
went on to
receiver
win
on the
Offensive
play.
Player of the Year in Season
That
3,
makes
and
it
then, of course, the
3rd and
championship in Season 4. We are 3/4 of the way through this one. Notre Dame up big, 41-17. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Third down conversion for the Irish. They're 5-4-9. Pass left side, caught at the 30. Is he going to pick up the first down? No, he's tackled out of bounds. Stephen Watson brought down by Jabril Thomas.
That'll bring up 4th and 5.
That was a win because you didn't give up a touchdown, but you didn't need to give up any more points either.
Shalizzi for the field goal. It's good. 44-17 Notre Dame with 8:38 remaining in this one.
The score for Notre Dame. Speaking of scores, for a baseball fan wondering what's going on with the World Series, it looks like the Dodgers have a 2-1 lead on the Rays at the top of the 8th, 2 outs.
Dodgers would clinch the series with a win here as good return by Ennis to the 20. Shotgun formation for Davis. Throw right side. That one is complete. It looked like he was throwing it away, but McFadden goes to the sideline and pulls it down. A big reception there for Brad.
And McFadden does a great job handling Devontae Williams Jr., who has had a huge evening this evening. McFadden comes up with a big reception, just what Ohio State needed.
Davis in the shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap. Some movement with Notre Dame, but it's going to be a handoff to
Silva on the carry.
Silva. A 2-yard
Calling
pickup.
a gain of 2 yards.
2nd and 8 coming up.
That makes it 2nd
So a
and
nice
8.
way to keep the defense honest and try to move the ball, even though they only got 2 yards out of it.
Ball just inside the 40 of Notre Dame. Davis with the snap. Got time to throw, goes left side to Silva, who runs up the receiver and then gets upended himself. 15-yard reception.
That
nice job of Silva the last couple of plays, making sure he's able to move the ball for Ohio State.
Shotgun formation for Davis. Going downfield, caught on the run by Lloyd Silver, 20-yard reception, and they're inside the 10, first and goal.
But Ohio State is not going easily. They've had some impressive drives this half.
Ball will be on the 7-yard line of Notre Dame. Shotgun, or under center, hand off to Silva, trying to make the corner, but he is hit for a loss. Zach Howard in on the stop.
Notre Dame being physical, they're not going to let Silva score.
It'll be second and goal from around the 8-yard line. Hand off to Silva. He's got room to run through the pack. Picks up 7 yards. It'll be third and goal from the 1.
That makes it third and goal.
For your Ohio State, you don't put the ball in the end zone. That's kind of a failure here. You got to put the ball in the end zone.
6:46 left in the game. Hand off to Brewer. He's hit for a loss of 1 by Al Walker. It'll be fourth and goal. 13 tackles on Dave Walker.
Notre Dame just not letting Ohio State into the end zone, and Al Walker doing his part.
It'll be fourth and goal. See who they call upon. Hand off to Brewer. This time he's hit for a loss of 2. Davis can't believe it. Just see that? He jumped up and down thinking they had it. But it's a turnover on downs. A great goal line stand by the Notre Dame defense.
Notre Dame's defense is way too smart to try to have the play calling Ohio State get right.
Hand off to Saint, a 7-yard rush out of his own end zone, second and 3.
The argument can be made that Notre Dame doesn't need to do anything more. They can just try and start to close this game out, but they got to be careful about it.
Going down over the top, in and out of the hands of his receiver, Steeman will face a 3rd and 3 with the rest of his team.
Well, we haven't seen too much of that from the Notre Dame offense this evening. Ohio State can get a stop here. They can get some good field position.
Saint picks up the first down, and the Notre Dame drive will continue with 6:05 left in the fourth quarter.
And for Notre Dame, just keep moving that football, taking time off the clock. Don't let Ohio State have the ball back with a lot of time.
Handoff this time to a walk-on Stephen Watson, an 8-yard pickup.
A lot of yards to pick up on the ground. Ohio State has to get in the mindset that Notre Dame is going to be running the football for the bulk of the time of this game.
Shotgun formation. And fixed handoff to Saint, throwing right side, looking deep. That one pulled in by Zachary Cooper for 34 yards.
That makes it first and 10.
Well, a nice completion there, but all Ohio State can do is try to prevent a catch from being made. They weren't able to there, but nice stop by Danico Brewer.
First and 10, ball on the 45 of Ohio State. Shotgun formation for Steeman. Now he changes the play up. Hands off to Saint, who goes straight to the back, picking up 2.
That's a gain of 3 on the play.
So the runs there by Caden Saint III. Fulton Van looking with the stop.
Ball will be just outside of the 40 of Ohio State. Shotgun formation for Steeman. Takes snap, hands off to Watson. No yards on the pickup. 3rd and 8 coming up.
Another play being made there by Michael Kruger.
6 for 11, over 50% on 3rd down conversions for the Irish tonight. 4:45 to go. Empty backfield for Steeman in the gun. Going over the top. That one nearly intercepted. Nearly intercepted by Austin Turner.
Austin Turner upset he didn't come up with the pick, but Notre Dame or Ohio State does get the stop. We'll see what they're able to do. They've got a little bit of time to play with here.
Kevin Roberts punts this one into the end zone. And Ohio State will take over on their own 20 with 4:32 left in this one. Davis will go under center. He's got Silva in the backfield. Working out the orders, dropping backhands off to Silva. He runs over another guy, and then as soon as he's hit, he kind of redirects his momentum forward to pick up 6 yards.
Well, Silva has done his part tonight. Unfortunately, there's just been a lot of turnovers by Zach Davis.
Dropping back to pass. Davis, and he will get sacked for a loss of 5 yards. Zach Howard with his second sack of the night.
No protection, or not good enough protection by the Ohio State offensive line. Just a breakdown there, and as a result, they give up a sack.
3rd and 8 for the Buckeyes, 4:07 and counting left in this fourth quarter.
3 down. Watch 18. 18's the mic.
Dropping back to pass is Davis, finds McFadden for a 12-yard pickup, 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes.
That's good enough for another Ohio State.
Shotgun formation for Davis. With under 4 minutes to go. Going downfield, a good pickup there by Dylan Turner. An acrobatic catch there for the sophomore for Ohio State.
Terrific catch by Dylan Turner.
.337 left in the fourth quarter. Ohio State trailing Notre Dame big time. Throw left side, and that one is intercepted. I don't believe it. A 5th interception. And this time the pick lands in the hands of number 26. Guessing that's a walk-on, and that is 5 interceptions for Zach Davis.
No, he just stood with the receiver right there. Zach Davis has to do a better job looking at the receivers instead of staring him down. And, these picks, these turnovers costing Ohio State here this evening. That's pretty much what the story's been.
Absolutely, as they hand off to Caden Saint. He picks up the first down with 2:43 left on the time clock, and Ohio State, they're going to tie Notre Dame in the Big Ten. Notre Dame is going to go to 2-2 in the Big Ten, and Ohio State's going to fall to 2-2. And off to the walk-on, Stephen Watson for a 10-yard rush.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Notre Dame is looking pretty good. If they keep up a run, they could end up being a playoff team.
461 total yards for Notre Dame, 428 for Ohio State, as Steeman picks up a head full of steam and picks up 13 yards.
Gain of 13 yards.
Just keep doing what you're doing. If you're Notre Dame, you're just about there as far as time on the clock goes.
Less than a minute to go. Hand off to Saint, who checks the man, and it's a 7-yard pickup with 40 seconds left in this one. Notre Dame is going to win this one, and their next game will be at Texas, which gives them an advantage. That Texas team struggling a little bit. Ohio State, though, it doesn't get any more easier as they'll take on a surging Oklahoma State Cowboys team.
That'll be a much difficult team because as it stands right now, Oklahoma State is the last of the unbeatens. They'll have a tough matchup tomorrow night with Nebraska and have to deal with that defense, though. We'll see how that goes.
So for the freshman quarterback, Zach Davis, it becomes a day of lessons that he will hope to carry on into the next matchup. The Ohio State Buckeyes fall to 2-2 in the Big Ten. Notre Dame rise to 2-2. Your final score, Notre Dame 44, Ohio State 17. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Greg Cooksey, I'm Elon All saying thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.